Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your March 29th to April 4th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with an oracle card here for a general vibe card. Then we're going to do a 3-card spread, past, present, future with the Rider-Waite. And then we're going to do some clarifiers and outcome card with the universal fantasy. Hopefully all is well. But remember, Gemini, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. Don't try to make any leaps in logic or these big stretches to try to make something fit. If it makes sense to you immediately, then it makes sense to you. So take it how it take it. But anyway, Gemini, we will get you your your overview card. We've got the Chop Wood card. Chop Wood is about getting back to basics, right? It's a card about getting back to, the simple things. What are the simple things in your life? What are the basic things in your life that, make you happy, make you feel good, that kind of thing. Or the basic things that make you not feel good, right? Just kind of being humble at this time as well, right? Trying not to sort of be, overbearing and arrogant and stuff like that. Try to be more humble. Try to understand that, things aren't as grandiose, right? Don't try to get a sort of false sense of superiority or grandeur in your life. No, don't feel like it's not a card of dreaming big, right? It's not a card of I'm going to be when I was younger, I wanted to be a professional wrestler, right? Or I wanted to be a hockey player or something. I definitely don't have the body for that. I certainly don't. But that's the kind of thing. It's no, it's probably more likely that I'll be doing my job for the rest of my life, right? Even these tarot, I'm shuffling up here and I just got pop out for you. But even doing these tarot videos on here, chances are this isn't gonna succeed and I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life. But it's more and I just got another pop out for you. It's more likely, Gemini, that I'm probably going to be doing my job for the rest of my life, my minimum wage job. Anyway, Gemini, we're about to finish shuffling here. And it's just kind of the thing. It's keep yourself grounded, right? Don't try to get too out of control here. But we had 2 pop-outs for you. We actually had a third that escaped. I'm not going to be able to get at it. It appears to be the 8 of Pentacles. So hard work to go along with your chopped wood. And so the 8 of Pentacles is about mastering your craft. So, chopped wood is about staying humble, master your craft. Don't try to think that you're the best at it, but just kind of get a good grip on it. But in your past, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've also got the Knight of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles is a card of success. It's a card of starting off a good successful start in your financial and physical material world. It's also a card of kind of starting up and going out and having to face challenges. You see in the sort of our orchard, I don't know what you call that, but here there's sort of this archway and it leads to these mountains. And the mountains represent challenges, things you have to overcome, things you have to climb in order to gain success. And that arch is sort of saying that's the gateway. You want to have more success, you want to go for this very successful world and continue on with how you've started. You need to overcome challenges, right? It's not going to be easy breezy, right? But we also got the Knight of Wands here, second fastest moving knight. Knights are action takers, unlike the pages who are, information gatherers. The knights just go ahead and they take action. You can see here, it's also kind of a card of mystery and somewhat because of the pyramids that are here on the card. But the Knight of Wands is someone who goes after, something bold and passionately. They go after their desires. The Knight of Wands is also sort of an in and out energy, someone that comes in, takes what they want, and then leaves, right? So I would say things are successful. It's kind of you're having success at this time and you are moving forward quickly, but try to stay humble while you're doing this. Try to stay at any, not at any time, but try to stay hey, I'm humble. I am having success, but this very easily could not have happened. I'm lucky that things went the way that they did, right? That kind of a thing. Keep a level head, right? Stay humble. Let's lean the King of Swords. Again, the King of Swords is saying Like, he only wants the truth and the fact of the matters. He takes the emotion out of it, right? Like, don't sit there and be like, hey, like, I'm just the best because look at how successful I am and how quick I came. Like, I'm so much better than everyone else. Like, in swords is saying, like, no, you just happen to be that successful, you know, out of all of these things, like, right, you just happen to take off, right? So it's like a viral video, for instance, on YouTube. Like, viral videos are just happenstance that they happen, really. Like, you can do all you want to try to take off. Like I'll use my own channel for an example. I have a video from, I want to say about a month ago or so, and it was a Leo reading, 130 views on it. If you look back at any of my other videos, like currently, the most I ever got beyond that was like 50, right? Like, this was more than double. It's just happenstance that one took off so much, right? It's just how it is. Like, it's nothing to do with, well, you know, I was just lucky or I was just good. It's just like that video just happened to take off. Like, the algorithm of YouTube just happened to chain off that like 130 people watched it. So like that'll happen, right? And that's what the King of Swords is saying. Like, take the facts, take the honesty, take the truth of things, and don't like put your emotions into it. Don't use your emotion to like justify like your actions, right? Use the facts, use the physical world, use what you know, the knowledge that like this could have happened to anybody, and just be thankful for that and move on and try to keep the momentum going. This leads to the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, like we were talking about how the Knights are action takers, the Pages are information gatherers. The Page of Pentacles is all about making a plan, making some sort of like financial plan or some sort of budget plan or something where they kind of like realize that like progress is going to be slow on this plan in order to gain what you want to gain, but it's going to be solid, right? And the Page of Pentacles has the Ace of Pentacles in his hand. So the Page of Pentacles is also saying like, hey, you're going to be successful at this time as well, but it's because you're making a plan and you're getting ready to follow success. I was just talking to Sagittarius about this, about how success leaves clues, you know, looking up to see other people in your field, whatever this is that you're trying to be successful in, and being like, okay, well, this person was successful because they did this. And then look at another person, they were successful because they did this. And it's just sort of like seeing like, well, what are the common threads between these two? And then going and finding even more examples and just keep following them. Like, why was this person successful? Why was this person successful, right? So I like that. We'll get you some outcome or some clarifiers and an outcome card here, Gemini. But before we do, if you could leave a like, I appreciate the support. If you want to subscribe and hit the bell icon, now's a really good time to do so. If you hit that bell icon, you'll never miss a video. You'll always get notifications about it, and you'll see when I upload the other signs videos, and you can check them out and check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos if you haven't already, so that way you can see what's potentially coming for you in the weeks ahead. And hopefully that's all good news as well. Hopefully it's all encouraging. But we'll give this deck one last shuffle. So between the Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, we got the Three of Cups. It's a card of celebrations. A card of, you know, your family, your friends, and you all coming together and being like, yay, life is good. Let's have a party, right? So again, like you're having quick success with that Ace of Pentacles, I would say. And it's like, yeah, we're going to celebrate that. But like, remember that like this is only happening because, you know, this could have happened to anyone, right? Like, just remember that like, you're not celebrating that you are so good at this that this thing happened. You're celebrating that this happened to you, and you're going to try to improve yourself from here. You're going to try and make the best out of something. Between the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So that's lucky, right? Again, we're talking about luck, like random chance and stuff. So again, like it's luck that this is happening. Maybe it's like you've never checked out tarot videos before and you clicked on this one, and it's like it's luck that you're seeing that someone like me is telling you like, yeah, this happened by random chance, and like you like that's good and all, but now you got to make a plan to like keep it going forward, because that's not going to happen every time, right? So maybe that's good for you. In your future, we have got the Page of Cups. So we got double pages. Double pages to me kind of leans towards a good new start. So the Page of Cups has opportunity. Like that fish there is a big opportunity for him or her. Like the page, it looks like a guy here, but there's no gender with the cards. no real gender with the cards. But the fish is sort of represents opportunity. You know, if you ever watch like a video where like someone's fishing and they're like, oh, hey, look at the fish I caught. And the fish like flops off back into the water. And they're like, like that's what it kind of is. It's like, there's an opportunity potentially for you. And if you don't seize the opportunity, it's going to fly off, right? So that's what I'm seeing here is like you have an opportunity that like you got lucky and you're being very successful at this time. And it's like now you got with the Page of Pentacles, you gotta make a plan. You make a plan so that you can maintain this and like be like, okay, like this happened and now I'm gonna make the most out of it. And like if you don't make that plan, if you don't try to seize control and you just rely on luck all the time, it's gonna it's gonna fly off back into the water. So that's what I got for you here, Gemini. I hope that helps you out. Remember, you can like the video, you can subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising ones after this one to get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. But remember, Gemini, I hope to see you in the next video.